welcome to a new mod review. I'm gonna break one of my cardinal rules, which is, don't do a mod review if there's way too many recipes in it. And I don't usually break that rule, but for once, I feel I have to, because of how awesome this mod is. And please note, this is the Cartoon Weapons mod, and I should note that some of these I'm not going to know. However, even I gotta make a note that some of these I'm not gonna know. So anyway, like I said, these are a lot of swords that come from cartoons, and it's by Reapers, or Two Reapers, I'm not sure how you do their name. Anyway, first up is one of the few I do know. And that would be Finn's sword, Scarlet, of course, which is 7 attack damage, knockback, looting, of course. Okay, I'm just going to put these up here, because we're going to have a ton of weapons here. Next up is the Elucidator, which, if someone can tell me what that is from, because I do not know. Anyway, that's the Elucidator, which has 6+ attack damage, Bane of Arthropods. Don't know what that is. Next up, from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, is Grimm's Scythe. And how do I know it's Grimm's Scythe? Cartoon Weapons. Know any other characters out there named Grim in the world of cartoons? And this has 10 attack damage, knockback, sharpness. Next up is the Falchion, or Falchion. I know what this is because I've played Fire Emblem Awakening. This is Chrom's sword, of course. Also used by Lucina. And spoiler for anybody who's not played Alright, spoiler for anybody who's not played Fire Emblem Awakening. That's the Falchion. 13.25 attack damage. And yes, we will be seeing all these swords in action. You have my word. Next up is the Espadita Verica, which I have no freaking clue. For this one, you need 2 obsidian. Put them over here. 2 iron blocks. Okay, iron like that. And finally, 2 emeralds. Next up is the Espadita Azulica. Once again, no clue. Is this from, like, Bleach or something? It's been a while since I've seen Bleach, so, sorry. Because usually on Saturday nights I'm asleep by the time it's on. But Espada Exulica, Susuke's sword. Sasuke from Naruto had a sword. Oh, unless there's another character out there named Sasuke who has a sword. Anyway, diamond, iron, obsidian, and like most of these recipes, a stick. 9 plus attack damage. I will be right back. I'm just going to put some of this stuff in. When I said I was putting some of that stuff in a chest, I meant I was putting the actual weapons in the chest. Anyway, this is Tensa Zagetsu. Once again, I'm going to assume, because the next one is Bankai, I'm going to assume this is from Bleach. And this one takes iron, like most of these. Of course. 2 sticks. Like so. And finally, 2 redstone, which luckily I have. So now we got the Tensu Zagetsu. Tensa Zagetsu Bankai is the next one. And for this one, it's the same recipe almost. Just replace iron, the iron blocks on the side with obsidian. And only use 1 redstone block. 9 attack damage, and this has 7 attack damage. The Fulgrim sword. Once again, no clue. If anybody knows what this is from, let me know in the comments. The Fulgrim sword. Next up is Fulgrim Tensa Zangetsu. For this one, you just take the swords that you already have. You just take the Tensu that you already got. Take the Fulgrim sword, of course. I'm just going to get me another Fulgrim sword. Okay, let me try that again. You take this. And then place a diamond right here. I get you? Fullbring Tetsungaya, of course. And then you got this one. Fullbring Tetsubana, which is basically take the two swords that were already made and mix them together. Next up is the Monado sword, which sounds pretty cool. You got two spider eyes. Diamond, of course, like this, in this pattern right, that I got right here. A stick. And 2 redstone, which gets you the Monado sword. Fire aspect. Next is the Incursio. Take obsidian. Iron. Redstone again. Stick. A diamond on this side. Emerald on this. And now you got the Incursio. Next up is the Sword Forge. You can make this, but here's the problem with it right now. According to the site, it currently does nothing. I'm just going to delete this, because right now it currently does nothing. I apparently can't do it. Next up is Scarlet 4D. You take obsidian, of course, as usual. Another star goes right here. A diamond goes in the middle. Take an iron ingot. Okay, actually several iron ingots. This one requires several of them. Now you've got Scarlet 4D. Next up, Samurai Jack's sword. This takes gold, 2 iron ingots, now you get Samurai Jack's sword. Now I gotta go put these in the chest. Okay, next up is Sword of Omens. Yes, from Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh! I watched Thundercats a lot when it was on back when it was on Toonami. I haven't seen the current revival, so this might be the one from the current Thundercats, or if I don't know, this might not be. Who knows? I have to say they got the look pretty close. I'll see how it looks in a bit. Next up is Finn's Root Sword, which, by the way, when I first saw this, it looked stupid. I really have to say it. But yeah, Finn's Root Sword. Next up is Jack's sword, and I don't know what Jack they're referring to, but this one takes netherrack, bones, iron ingots, 2 iron ingots, and 2 sticks. And like I said, I don't know what... It's Jake's sword. The site says Jack. Typo! Next up is Finn's grass sword. And for this, you're going to need oak leaves, a stick, and and 2 grass blocks. And now we got Finn's grass sword. Next up is Finn's demon sword. For this, you're going to need a spider eye, netherrack, rotten flesh, bones, and a stick. And now we got... Oh wait, that's the barbarian sword. Never mind, I have no idea what I was... how did I screw that up? Okay, let me try this again. Okay, now I see what I did wrong. It was the right idea, I just had the wrong, I was just looking at the wrong one. Oops. And now here's Finn's demon sword. And finally we have the Zeon demon blade. For this one you're going to need iron like this, obsidian like so, and finally a diamond and an emerald. So now let me add this to the add these to the chest. And for those of you wondering, yes, I will be trying out all of these swords. Let me just delete these. And now, it's time to spawn it. I'm going to spawn some zombies soon, but right now let me get the swords, the first few swords I need. Let me turn off delete mode. Scarlet, Elucidator, Scythe, and yeah, a lot of these swords are probably not going to do a lot of damage, but let's try this anyway. Anyway, am I on easy? No, I'm not. Let me go to easy, and now... let's first do Scarlet. I did a lot of damage, of course. Okay, now let me delete Scarlet. Plus the carrot in rotten flesh we just earned. Next up is the Elucidator, which hopefully is a pretty good sword. Rotten flesh, again, I don't really need it. Next up is Grimm's Scythe. That was kind of cool. let's keep going. Next up is the Falchion from Fire Emblem. Now he's dead, of course. I'm just going to leave the delete on. Okay, next up is Espadita Vertica. Hey, where the frick do you think you're going, buddy? Now he's on fire! 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 Next up is Espada Azulika. Next up is the Sword of Kusanagi. That worked pretty well. Yeah, this is going to be a long review. I should have figured that one out. I didn't. Next up, is the Fullbring Sword. Next up is took care of him. Next up is the Monado. Okay, that did a lot of damage too. Okay. Next up is the Incurgio. Next up is Scarlet 4D, which killed him instantly. Yay! Okay, we still have a few more swords to go, so let's keep going. And yes, we're going to get more rotten flesh from this. I don't really care. Next up is Samurai Jack. Hey, come back here, you little midget! Which kills him instantly. Yay! Next up is the Sword of Omens. Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho! Ho! Even I'm aware this isn't going to do much. You saw how many hits that took? Count them, okay? Because I didn't. Okay, let's see how many hits this takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Took 8 hits to kill him, okay? That's a lot. Okay, we have a few more, the last few swords left, so I'm just going to move them up to the forefront here. Jake's sword. this is a big shocker to me. I didn't even know Jake had a sword. Makes me wonder what I missed on Adventure Time. Finn's demon sword, which he got when he was in the Nightosphere, I know that much. Actually, I might do the Adventure Time mod next, if you want me to. Next up is the Barbarian Sword, which somehow netted me a potato. And don't ask how, I don't even know. Okay, and finally, the Xeno Demon Blade. And that was pretty instant. And that's it for the Cartoon Swords mod. If you like this mod, I'll be including a link to it, to the forum post in the description below. And I will see you guys